Hi guys, welcome to my diesel blue repair. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Okay, so what we have now, what we have here is a dd15 Detroit dd15. Customer complaint. Tried to start it, would not start. Had multiple fault codes. Hooked up the computer, just a bunch of fault codes, miscellaneous stuff. So you know, a lot of times with these engines, their injector harness likes to pass oil from the inside. So what I did initially, I took off the injector harnesses on the old ones. Well, we had a bunch of oil inside. So what happens is that the oil comes from the inside and it pushes through the insulation and it pushes into the actual engine harness. And so if you have that similar problem, you'll see a bunch of oil right here. And when you have a bunch of oil, it's making contact between the terminals and it's causing malfunction, fault codes and all that stuff. But it doesn't stop there. So we changed the injector harness, but that oil will literally travel all the way down into the ECM plug right here. So if you have it there, more than likely you're going to have it there. If you don't have it there on the bottom side, that means it hasn't traveled down yet and it hasn't reached that point. So you want to check those those 2 points. If you're broke down and that happens to you, what I would do is try to clean that as best. Get like some starting fluid or something. Make sure you disconnect your main power switch to disconnect the power supply. Then pull the plug off. Then clean the inside of that plug. And because what happens is it gets caked up with oil, and there's oil all inside there. So you clean it all off, and then put it back together, and you should be able to start your truck up and get going again. It's a common problem with these engines. It happens all the time. I see it all the time. When this one came in, the first thing I look at are these right here, and sure enough, I found oil in the harness. Yeah, so this is your old harness right here. We had cleaned it up, and because we did basically the same check, we cleaned it and plugged it back in, started it up, fired up. So this one's all brittle. I just tossed it from up there down here. Thing just flew apart, broke apart and stuff. So these are old ones. So that's a common problem with DD15s. They do have an updated injector harness. Front and back is a 2-piece. You gotta pop the valve cover. Take the valve cover off. This is the harness right here. So it goes this is your injector solenoid. It goes back here, and then right here, and then out to the plug. And then the second half is back here to the other solenoid back there. And here's the other plug. So it's really not. It's a little complicated. You gotta be real careful. It's kind of fragile. But for the most part, you can have a technician do it. It shouldn't take that long. It takes about, I would say, about 3 hours. You want to keep this in mind. If you're going to have them pull the valve cover off, when's the last time you had a tune-up, a valve adjustment? You might want to get that done at the same time if you need it. Just, FYI. Alright guys, go ahead and subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment. Thank you.